got my money?
Sure. Did she give anything? For me?
Yes.
Might I have it?
Sure. But it'll cost you. I can't be bothered. Here, take it.
Oh, thank you, Arthur. Thank you. My God. What a woman. This'll get her killed for sure.
What?
Women's suffrage. Around here, they don't even like men voting. They'd bring back the monarchy given half a chance. Progress is a dirty word in these parts. Unlike incest.
Excuse me?
I don't want to marry my cousin Matilda. I want to marry Penelope. But they'll kill her at one of those rallies they're holding. They've done it before. Mister, you gotta help.
No, I'm afraid I don't want no part of it.
I'll pay. My family, we've still got some money.
Fine. Just no more running around with letters.
Thank you. Come on. We better get going. Come on! Yeah! We'll go around the property and take the road to town.
Easy, boy. Calm down.
I can't be calm. If we don't get there in time, my true love may be shot.
If she wants to rally, you gotta let her rally.
Good as the cause is, I can't let her become a martyr to it. I want to marry a flesh and blood woman, not a statue in her honor.
I'm sure they know what they're doing.
There they are.
Bo, what are you doing here?
I cannot let you go through with this. You'll be killed.
I'm prepared to die for the cause, Bo. You know that.
Do something, please.
Do what? Fight this mob?
We must begin.
They'd eat me alive.
This is no laughing matter, sir. They need protecting from certain elements. Mostly my family. Penelope, I beg you.
I'll tell you what. Your friend here can drive the wagon for us. It'll allow us to shout all the louder. Hooray!
Sure.
Miss Calhoun! Miss Calhoun! My friend here says he can drive the wagon.
Well, Olive Calhoun. Normally I like to drive myself, but today I feel like a man joining us sends the right message.
Well, I ain't never been in a protest march before, madam.
Well, just treat us like the sheep, and the folks attacking us like the wolves, and I'm sure you feel right at home. Shall we go? All right, ladies. We know our song is a good one, and we know our cause is a pure one.
Yes, ma'am.
Let liberty reign. We're mothers, wives, housekeepers, and daughters. We cook the food and we fetch the water.
Take us down Main Street, right through town to the steps of the Banker Road, Mr. What was your name?
Arthur Morgan.
Very good, Mr. Morgan. Not too quick, and not too slow. We need them to hear our voice.
Well, they'll hear it all right.
Very good, very good. Mr. Morgan, are you an old friend of the movement?
I'm just a driver, Mrs. Calhoun, and maybe a shotgun messenger if it comes to it. I hope it won't.
Well, our message will be delivered peaceably, Mr. Morgan. You can keep your shotgun to yourself. Stay on Main Street. It's a left up here, Mr. Morgan. Look at these people. It's about to get exciting. I can feel it.
I believe you might be right.
Good day, Sheriff. I trust you'll make sure it's a peaceful assembly.
better rest, you sorry fool. Mr. Morgan, I give you the male of the species.
Yeah, that's a pretty dumb specimen, I grant it.
A little further, please. Stop just past the bank. This spot is fine, sir.
Ladies, get down!
Come on! Come on! Go home! Shut your mouth! What are you doing? The hell is going on? Well, here! Oh my God! Go shit! And cause all this trouble! You don't even know how to get
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great day for all of us. For today is the day we begin to live as equals.
Equals!
Yes, equal, sir. Fair and equal.
This is unnatural! This is nonsense!
Fair, equal, and free, just as the Founding Fathers intended.
Founding fathers, not founding mothers, you silly old goat!
His philosophy dependent on biology.
What the hell you doing here, boy?
Keep your voice down. I'm trying to listen to the speech.
Hello, darling cousin.
Don't you ever speak to me like that. What are you doing here?
Listening, I suppose.
Go help Bo. His cousin is a moron. And stop them from ruining the speech.
You need to learn yourself some manners, cousin.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
Oh, you always was.
Bo,
a little...
weren't we just leaving?
Who the hell is this?
Follow me, Ronnie.
What? You'll hit me?
Come on.
Sir, can you not see how idiotic you are?
Come on, Bo. Let's go. Quick now.
We are all Americans.
I'm sorry, friend. Let the women speak. Oh, your silly cousin, he meant no harm. Look at him.
Come back here, Bo! Of progress. Look at the beautiful land.
I'm nobody. I'm just a visitor, enjoying your hospitality.
All right. Well, you be careful now, you hear?
Oh, I shall.
Come on.
We gotta go before they think twice. Oh, Lord. Follow me. I know a place. It's an old battlefield no one goes to.
You don't want to go back and hear the speeches? I ain't voted before, but kind of getting hot for voting rights.
I don't know whether to take you seriously, Mr. Morgan. My cousins are my primary concern right now. If everyone knows about Penelope and me...
Everyone knows about Penelope and you. I know about Penelope and you, and I've been here all of 10 minutes. Sooner it's out, sooner it's resolved.
Dealt with, you mean? We're dealt with. Our families, the Grays and the Braithwaites, we bury our secrets, and we bury them deep.
Secrets and your treasure.
You know, Catherine Braithwaite's got a daughter. No one's seen her in years. She weren't right, you know, and Penelope said...
I ain't heard about daughters. I heard about gold.
But Yankee gold? I fear that's just a story, Mr. Morgan. But I don't know.
Yep.
This is awful.
Nobody died. Ain't that awful?
My cousins are vindictive bastards. My brothers are vindictive bastards. My cousins are worse.
They started it.
I know, but
You should leave.
I will. As soon as I have enough money. When my family... We have money, but I don't.
Is your family very rich?
Yes, well, I believe so. But, they keep me out of the discussions. I have more of a... artistic temperament, so...
Oh, is that what they call it?
Yes. Oh, you made a joke. I really love her. I do.
Well, stick around. Maybe you can die for her as well.
I thought you were trying to make me feel better.
Look, I gotta go.
Me too. Oh, damn! I'm gonna be late. My uncle is quite as bad as you would imagine. Here, your payment. Thank you. Excuse me.
What are you bastards doing over there? The mine raiders setting up an ambush just a little old me. Gotta love it.
Hold on there. A minute at a time. Let's get us a closer look at this one here. It's that no good who took our weapon. Fools.
Fools.
Okay, boy. Yep. Easy. Whoa. Yeah.
Hello again, sir. Oh my, you are a bad person.
Thank you for your help.
Discouraged men, Holden.
I've seen things. I've seen bad things. Hey, mister. Will you give me some money? Sure. Well, thank you. Say, where you from?
Around.
Ain't from around here. If I was you, I'd leave. This town lost its goddamn soul a long time ago. Nothing but nasty, miserable people.
Yeah?
Yeah, ever since them Greys moved here, a bunch of no-good white trash. And they somehow got rich. About 50 years ago, they moved here, caused a whole heap of trouble. Yeah, I reckon they was Yankee spies during the war and everything.
That's so.
Yeah, sure.
Come on, boy.
Of course, of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan. Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Well, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment like that. But still, here in Rhodes, we have work enough for honest men.
Ah, that's some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
I told you we was moving up in this world. Deputies.
You have finally lost your mind.
Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good, honest thieves like us. We're bound to be moralizers in a place like this. Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are back.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in
Paint me
them
like a
woods,
fucking
though,
zombie.
and it is costing this county its good name, and the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta set me down a second.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. You are in safe hands now. And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses. Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I will follow.
Climb on up. Let's go.
Archibald?
How are you?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure. Hey! Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course.
Who else would be?
You were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners,
Not just any moonshiners. Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites?
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point until, well, a few changes in the labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We found their stills hidden all over Lemoyne. Quick as we destroy one, another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax dodgers.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Greys and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
That badge rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes. I thought so too.
Does it feel good to be back at it? Serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. You see that wagon? Dear me, that don't look good. Oh. Come on, mister. Keep your eyes open. No. This must have happened recently. Hey, come have a look at this. Look. Suit and tie. One bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going. I'll send someone over here later to clean this up. Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you. Okay. Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor feller. Yes,
hey, buddy, how you doing?
Smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-Army Free Staters without an ounce of respect for the law. That's 7 government officials they've murdered this year alone.
Yep. Not the nicest fellers in my experience.
Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. Go right at the crossroads. Drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are. Selling moonshine to murderers. I tell folks don't even speak to him. Don't even look him in the eye.
I'm sure I wouldn't.
They're right again here.
Yeah, well, those are the kind of people I don't have time for. Silly and pathetic. I don't indulge myself in that crap.
Here we are. So what was I saying?
Sad little insecure people is all they are.
Even saying that word makes makes me sick. Now, anyone we find here, we bring in alive, understood? Round them up, then take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with. See? What did I tell you, boys? What did I say? I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in '78.
How are we gonna handle this?
Well, the way I see...
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job. Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
We'll take the right.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. The cheek of them. A fine idea. Hush.
Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's just knock them out and tie them up.
Got it, Deputy Williamson.
You don't need a virus for somebody's brain to be like that, pal, trust me. People are just like that. Stupid and insecure.
Forget the rider, go round him up later.
Not taught to have any patience or any respect.
I'll deal with this one. You get the other side.
All right.
I actually think I've been often wondering why people are like that, and I think I've actually finally realised what it is. People are just too spoilt. That's what it is. People are too used to just being in their comfort zones all the time, or they don't work, or they just have everything handed to them. So when they don't get what they want, they start behaving like children about it. That's what it is, because it's this situation here that's actually helped me to realise it. Don't turn around, bastard. Seriously, do I have to wait till Bill... Yeah, it is, and you know what? Why do you think everybody's going silly about the toilet rolls and everything? Because some stupid spoiled idiots out there in the world, I think it started in Australia, they started panic buying on the toilet tissues, and because there are so many silly idiots out there, they basically... Why is this not taking this guy out? Because so many idiots saw this happening, they basically followed their example, and that's exactly what idiots do. They follow examples when they shouldn't be. No examples like that. And the whole reason why they're panicking over toilet rolls is because they're concerned about their own hygiene. They think they're gonna be locked away for a long time, so they don't want to smell bad. And yet people are not used to roughing it. Oh, finally. Saw the option. Doesn't seem to be doing it though. God, stupid glitch. I mean, for God's sake, the worst case scenario, you go for a few days without having a shower or a bath. It's not the end of the fucking world. Okay, you might be a little bit dirty, you might smell a little bit, but who gives a fuck? There are more pressing matters you should be worrying about. That's what I'm saying. People are spoiled. They're just way too spoiled. That's what it is. Very spoiled and very selfish. Now, I like my own time. I'm very introverted. I don't spend a lot of time with people, but at least I know what's right and what's wrong here, and at least I'm not insecure. If I have an insecurity, I address it and I try and deal with it. And that's the right way to do it. Admit when you've got a fault, identify it, and be there or work with it. One of the two. That's the mark of being a grown-up.
Think that's it? Well, what do we do now?
We better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure. Anyone but him.
So, you think you're real funny, don't you?
Tell me about this.
That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
Hey boys, hold this. I don't know why shit's blowing up. It's not me that's doing it. Only threw one stick of dynamite. I mean, what the fuck did I put in it? Is it a cluster bomb or what? Oh, I messed with the Moon Raiders.
And get out of here.
Fine by me.
Are we getting out of here then?
Another sort of box under there, just can't get to it. Yeah, being in the same boat is exactly what has highlighted a few of these points to me. Because if you have to look at how everybody's been behaving about this. Right, that's what says it. The ones that are being smart about everything. You know, we're the ones that are doing it properly. Everyone else is just being silly idiots by raiding the shops and whatnot. Well, there you go. What more do you want me to say about that? What else can we all say? It just proves it. As I say, you should always watch what people do when times are hard, because that's when you see their true personality. There are a lot of people out there that don't even have half of the things that we have, and yet they're better people than we are. That's the sad thing. See, if one of these idiots ended up in a position where they didn't have a roof over their head anymore and they were struggling to get by, they'll turn into vicious, nasty people. So they were not taught any better or any differently. It's over that damn bridge. Arthur, dumbass.
Well done. Well, forgive me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Ah, seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it. For personal consumption, it's sort of part of the job. But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. My cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a
Finally. We have a life on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses. Bill, get this stuff out of here. Come on.
These people are not stupid, Dutch.
Should I stash this somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it. Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
Ain't there always? From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we.
I ain't planning to.
That was worth the effort, though. Deputized and hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it.
This is starting to sound like the young Dutch again.
What do you mean, young Dutch? I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back?
Okay, you're on.
That's the spirit. Okay, on my word. Set, go!
Come on, Dutch. You're the one with the Arabian.
You never were much of a rider.
We'll see about that.
Ooh, Dutchie, I saw you on my camera. Catching up.
Final stretch. No doubt. It's sad to think back to you in your prime.
I never knew you were quite so good at running away, Arthur.
I never knew age had slowed you down quite so much.
Well, time is a bastard.
You know what?
When you get to
It's
be my
nice of you
age,
to say that.
you'll know that better
It
than
is.
You will.
The general view about the Arabian horses is a lot of people don't like them because they scare easily when predators show up, and it is true. They're not as brave as the work horses or the medium ones. I mean, I've been bucked off by a workhorse before when the pack of wolves shows up. It does happen, but the way I was trying to say this to people was, I said, look, okay, depending on how often you go out and you hunt animals and everything like that, I mean, the likelihood of you being bucked off your horse so often is very slim. I mean, I very rarely get thrown off of my Arabians when I'm playing the game. I don't do a lot of hunting, granted, but it's not enough for me to just kick the Arabians to the side altogether. Because, I mean, that's just one of the cons, but it's not a huge con, is it? It's not like it happens to you every 5 minutes and it gets really annoying. That's not how it works. You know, the Arabian horses are the fastest in the game, and that's the best thing about them. If you want a super fast horse, that's what you go for. They're elite. If you want a big, strong one, fair enough. If you want a medium-sized one, not too scared, not too brave, not too fast, not too slow, go with it. Try it all out. But that's why you have a stable and you can have all types of horses. If you're gonna go hunting, take a big one out with you, because they scare less. That's the way to do it, man. That's what I try to say to people, but it's up to them if they want to do it.
Hey, Arthur. What's going on?
Hosea and John are looking for you. They went out to the moonshine stash, said you knew where that was. They was planning a visit to the Braithwaite place, but John needs to do something for Dutch now, so Hosea wants you to join him instead. Seems to be a
join him.
You're telling me. Okay, thank you.
Oh. Oh god, that was empty. Sorry, just need to sort something out, 1 minute. I'm not too familiar with what that horse is.
So, how are you liking life as a lawman?
What are we doing, Dutch?
Well, I think they call it hiding in plain sight.
Oh, is that what they call it? Because I got another word for it.
I am sure that you have, but the way I see it, we stick out here either way. Now, we can hide and skulk in the woods. We'll arouse more suspicion than if we act friendly and helpful.
Interesting theory. I wonder how the practical will work out.
We shall see. Faith, Arthur.
Oh, the original horse. Oh, is that what it was? It still seems to get mixed up between the breeds and the colours.
They're getting hungry, Mr. Morgan. Who is?
The people you haven't fed.
Me? When did that become my job?
Others are pulling their weight.
Oh, give it a rest, will you?
I never told you this, but a stew without good meat is no stew at all, Mr. Morgan.
Thank you.
Quite a woman.
Don't you overcook this.
You can make a fella real happy. Bet you know how.
I got work to do.
Thank you, Arthur.
Don't mind me. Bye now.
Behave yourself, mister.
Micah.
You come to arrest me, Morgan?
That idiot.
About as charming as a slug.
You let me know if it gives you any more hassle. Okay, I'll catch you later then.
Okay.
Is that Jack? Jack! Get back over here. Give him his book. purposely went out of my way to get that book for him, and he's not accepting it. Hey, little rodent, come here. There you go.
Here, I hadn't forgotten about that storybook you lost.
Thanks so much, Uncle Arthur. Do you want to have this? I found it near camp.
Sure. Thanks, Jack.
Chocolate bar. He's a nice boy. Maybe I should eat something. No. Can't think of it. I can't remember the last time I got the White Arabian account. Then they brought out the red one. Boy, did I fall in love that day. And then there's the warped brindle as well. God damn, those horses are gorgeous. And of course there's a little warm blood that I've tried today, or yesterday, and I think it's a nice horse. I think it's very, I think the word I used was chocolatey. It looks chocolate coloured. Wait a minute, I came here to go and talk to her.
Hey, Arthur. Can I have a quick word?
Yes, Miss O'Shea.
Ah, call me Molly, would you? Arthur, how is Dutch? I mean, how does he seem to you?
I'm about the same as usual, I guess.
I really love him, you know. But if he... Like he always says, loyalty is everything, so...
Arthur! Excuse me, Miss O'Shea.
What you want?
I bring a gift. The great gift of information.
So you got some tip-off, so now I can risk my neck and make you some money while you lounge around.
You know, Arthur, bitterness, it works on the inside as well as on your sour face.
If you say so. You could go find some other fool to run your errands.
Bill, come on over here. Will you be my other fool? You too, Charles.
What are you talking about?
Arthur's above a little stick-up I heard about.
No, I'm not.
You just said...
Hey, I'll do it, as long as you ride with us.
I got a serious medical condition.
Yes, you are a compulsive liar.
No need to be like that. Charles, have I ever lied to you?
I hardly know you.
Exactly. Now, you boys should do this. It's easy, and I'll only take a small commission for my information. But it's now or never.
Then it's never.
Oh, God help me. Fine, I'll do it.
Well, what is it?
It's a supply wagon carrying payroll, but very briefly unguarded, apparently. As it passes through a crossroads near here where there's an old ruined church before it connects with the rest of the wagon train. Very easy picking.
As long as we get paid or you get shot, I'm happy.
You are a sick man, Arthur Morgan. A very sick man indeed.
Come on then, you miserable bastards. Yeah. How you get wind of this, old man? We only been down here all of 5 minutes.
Well, while you boys been off fishing or playing lawman or whatever the hell you've been doing, I've been getting down to business.
Finding the nearest grog house.
Hey, you don't want in on this, Williamson, that's fine by me. Do us all a favor. Head home.
Just give it a rest, you two.
Just have a little faith for once, will you? Now, I've been scoping jobs like this since you fellers were knee-high to a grasshopper.
Once a decade,
yeah, it's not really one of my favourites. I don't like the champagne coloured ones either, or the pinky purple ones. Oh god, not my thing. But if anybody likes it, that's fair enough. No offense to anyone, but just not me.
Okay, hold up here. We should cover our faces. They'll be passing through the crossroads up ahead.
Wind.
Soon, Williamson. Christ's sakes. I should be due any time now.
Let's keep this quiet and clean. Nobody needs to die here.
There! You see, gentlemen? Just like clockwork.
said stop the damn wagon! Whoa! Now, don't try anything stupid, and we won't do anything unkind.
You know, boys, I don't want to get shot, but this is a mistake. I work for Cornwall Kerosene and Tar, Mr. Leviticus Cornwall.
Oh, great.
So you know him?
Who doesn't?
I hear he's rich enough to share the wealth around and not miss it too much.
Oh, he'll miss it.
Shit! Hey! Think I see something!
Oh, great.
Let's go! Arthur, let's go! Yeah!
Light us up, boys! Get rid of these sons of bitches! You ain't getting away with this! That was brute force! Nice going! Most started wagon in goddamn history! How is that Stay tight!
We got a lot of company back there! Come on! Do not let them get away! Keep going! Yeah. Get back here. Where the hell are we going? Get out of here! What kind of dumb questions? Dig in, boys! Come on! Shoot those bastards! Slow down, son of bitches! Come on, Arthur! Wait, you son of bitches! You can move fast when you have to, can't you? Just shut up, Williamson! Get me! They're still on us! Yeah. Come on!
Keep going! We're losing them!
Quick! Get off the trail! Into the woods! Let's shake him and get back to camp! No, we need to find a place to lie low. We can't risk leading Cornwall's men to camp. All right! Yeah!
Whoa! Let's hide in here. Quick!
Whoa, damn it!
Go on.
Get out of here!
Get out of here. Go on. I'll see you later. All right. Let's get out of sight. Stay until dark.
Well, the funny thing is, it's true, nobody does need to die.
Sure.
But people would get their guns out and they start shooting.
Rest.
I mean, it's not like their gang is operates the same way as the O'Driscolls. The O'Driscolls are nasty, murdering bastards. Cornwall Driscoll is one horrible piece of shit. At least this gang has certain codes about them. They're all killers, yeah, but I mean, they don't necessarily have to just outright shoot people unless you're talking about Michael Bell, of course. That guy's a freaking hothead.
Is this your place? Kinda. And you didn't hear nothing? Why don't you just tell me, partner, what you heard? Go ahead. Tell me what you heard. Maybe I heard some noises out by the barn a while ago. Ain't me.
Better not be.
All right. Group forth. Low. Go check out the barn. Sir.
Place looks deserted enough. Sure. You head inside, I'll go round the back.
Place looks empty to me. Now, the old guy up there is full of crap.
I don't think they're here. Don't see any horses.
Come on, let's head back. Boss! Place is empty! Shit!
Looks like we're shooting our way out of here, fellers!
You're gonna die, right?
Watch it, Charles! We got more of the bastards on this side! I'm gonna leave you go. Move, Bill! More on the right here! This fella really don't like getting raw!
Let's just hope we don't run out of bullets.
Hope you ain't got far to go.
Nicely done, Bill. They teach you that move in the army too?
Can't you keep your fat feet still for 10 goddamn seconds? You got us into this! You nearly got a hole in you there!
Out of the way, youngster.
How about we stop robbing Cornwall for a while? I didn't know we was robbing Cornwall, all right?
Ain't you glad now I insisted you come along?
Oh, this is it. I'm officially tired. They're coming in from the front. Shit! Fire!
Out of the way, Bill. Hold them back. Do not let them close in on us. If we don't get out of here soon, we're charcoal. Come on, old man. Come on, Arthur. Let's head to the woods. Into the trees! Come on!
Where are we going, Bill? We'll try to lose him in the woods.
Let's split up a bit. Try to confuse them. Arthur, with me. Quick! Behind these rocks.
They're coming this way.
Perfect.
We need to do this quietly. You take the left and I'll take the right, okay?
Your right or my right?
You see anything? Not yet.
Follow my lead.
Bastard!
Made a meal out of that, didn't you?
This is a young man's game.
Guess we should go give him a hand.
Make your face. You're dead.
just about. Yeah, I'll deal with you later.
We got some money, didn't we?
Sure, but now we got Cornwall on our backs.
It was an honest
Hey,
mistake.
leave it. Go on, get out of here. Every man split up. Go on, run quick.
Good luck, gents.
Stay quiet and move.
Hello, sir. Glad to have a new patron come through. Don't bother with Alvin Schaff there. All right, I have everything he has, but better. I can't say what, I just know.
Beaver.
As long as you have the items I need. Folks come to me for crafted trinkets and such. You got the right ingredients, I can take a look.
Let's get that beaver.
Sure, let me see. Good then. Not bad, this. You got a decent eye for these things by the looks of it.
Thanks for your
Sure.
help.
Don't tell no one. Oh. I'm pretty sure I threw some dynamite. Give me that.
You will love that, I swear.
I trust nobody's missing this.
Volatile dynamite. Can't go wrong with that, can you? Simple enough to make as well.
Thanks, bye.
Okay, boy. So. Uh.
There.
Cool.
Let's see what we got. Got some ground to cover. Reckon I got a ways to go.
Hell. Hello, bozo. On a little break, eh?
Not far now.
This fox is in a completely different direction. What happened? There you are. Okay, boy.
Hey, welcome back. Looking for a special something for a special someone?
My husband had his best cattle rustle last week.
You got it. All right now.
Boy. Alright, so let's fast travel to Emerald Ranch. Let's go and hunt that beaver. So I can get my weapon degradation. Twink it.
Okay there.
What? Wow. Ba 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 ba. No, not rain again. You son of a bitch. Get me to a place where I can set up a motherfucking camp.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait. Did it stop? Oh, so it did.
Let's go.
Never mind. Okay, right. Beaver. Beaver. Right, I know he's around close to the Elysium Pool. Let's go.
Yep.
Turkeys, rabbits, squirrels. I have no idea what the fuck's in this one. No, don't sit down, Arthur. Get up. Such the nightstand. Money. Bro, you're gonna get us busted, man. If only you knew who your true love was. That's alright, let's keep things professional. From a YouTuber standpoint, you know? Whatever happens in the stream stays in the streams, right? Give me your shit. Oh, I found some money. Money! Oh, there's a freaking lockbox right there too. What you got for me? Bourbon. Money clip. That's alright, I'll take it.
Okay, boy.
How did somebody even come up with them words?
Hey, mister! Help me! My horse died and I'm stuck here. You gotta help me, mister!
He's a bullshitter, isn't he?
Come on, mister. It won't take long.
He's a bullshitter.
Sorry, partner. Good luck.
Come on, please. I just need some help.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that guy. He's a pranker. Tries to steal your horse, if I remember correctly. Of course, you just whistle at it and he'll buck the bastard off. Haha.
Whoa, easy.
Alright, where's this wascally beaver? It's over here, isn't he? Here, little beaver. Where are you?
Easy, easy.
Here, little beaver. Ah, there we go. How's it?
Okay, then. Trail's been here a while. Don't seem close.
What the hickory is this? Shit, what happened here? Do I even want to know? Well, whatever it wasn't good.
Getting close.
Oh man, I was hoping the beaver wouldn't be near the water. Last thing you want to do is skin these things when they're in the drink. Oh, I've got him in one hit. Oh. And beavers are actually quite big. That's how big they were. You're wearing black gloves and a mask and you look like you're cooking. Oh my god, oh, that's funny, dude. Thank you for that. Oh, that's hilarious. Fucking cooking meth. Oh my god, yeah. Just imagine it. Oh, fucking hell, I'm actually crying. That was hilarious, man. At least I managed to laugh without coughing.
Yep.
Oh. Whoops. I nearly fucking drowned myself with my horse.
Yeah, that's it, boy.
Where's that trapper? He's up there. Yeah, so your brother is your your meth partner, and your sister-in-law is the one that's trying to track you down and bust you. Instead of it being the brother-in-law, it's the sister-in-law now.
Well, it's been a little while, eh? So, buying or selling? Okay, let's take a look at it. Boy, the things I can make with this. All made to measure. I don't sell to stores. You want my wares right here.
Don't have a level 3. Got a 4. Where is it? I heard you, you fuck. Where is he? Stay off the
Thanks for
horse.
your assistance.
Was that in the distance, like the background, or it just sounded really close? There, oh, it must be the distant one. Fucking hell. It sounded like it was right behind me.
Okay, boy.
Whew, God. At least I know I'm alive today. What's that little house over there? Let's go and have a look.
Slow up now.
Oh, come on. Can't even pluck it. Bastard. Get plucked.
Yeah.
Stand and shaker. Amidst the crash of the world. Oh, there's a place that I can access. I recognize this place.
Yep.
Right, what about turkeys? I know they don't really fly much, but... Where is it? There he is. Come here.
Easy.
Did I hear thunder? Yeah, I'll be streaming something else in a little while anyway. But either way, the rest of this one will be here. Wait. Yep. Yeah, no worries, man. Enjoy the rest of your shift. When the hell did I put pomade on?
Come on, boy. Yeah.
Come on, hit it. Seriously? Gotcha.
Whoa, easy.
Oh.
That's it.
Sorry, Bambi. You nice and bug, yeah. Just don't mention my address or who I really am. Your sister-in-law could be watching. Interesting. Follow the time.
Okay, boy.
Okay, I'll be right back. your wounds. I'm back, like old Tupac. Now I need some animal fat. What's that?
Easy now.
Too small.
Giddy up. Slow it up.
Ah, it's you. Hello, mister. Go on, have yourself a quick nosy. Okay, let's see. Do not leave it near the campfire.
I just hope nobody's missing this too much. Let's go, boy.
Let's go and see if we can find some quackers. Oh. I didn't get the beaver talisman. Or whatever, trinket.
You're back. Looking to get something put together, huh? Here. Okay. Keep this just between us now, won't you?
There we go. Yep.
Don't you give me the Mars eye. Oh, I've got 2 Valerian roots. Oh. Wow, that was quite an increase.
Yep. Some people just got no sense of honor.
You son of a bitch! You twitchy for a dead man!
Serves him right.
Oh, hello, stranger. How you doing?
Okay, boy. Let's go. Yep.
Hey, ciao.
Hey, Arthur. What are you doing?
Selling it back to where it came from.
Why?
I ain't got a market for it. They made it. They must have someone to sell it to. Stuff look kind of lonely out here. I think we'll cut ourselves a deal.
I get you.
You and Dutch was just doing your duty when you requisitioned it. Now I'm doing mine.
All right. I should get going now. I'll leave you fellas to it. Good luck.
Thank you, John. We'll see you later. Dutch asked him to look into something to do with the Braithwaite horses, I think.
Sure, okay.
Okay, let's head out to the Braithwaite's place. You know the way?
Yeah, I've been there. So, what exactly are we doing? This is the moonshine we took after blowing up the Braithwaite still, right?
I think the good citizens taking the trouble to return their stolen goods deserve some reward, don't you? And it's time we made a formal introduction, like Dutch told us. Look, these are two big old plantation houses. All I keep hearing is they hate each other so much they can't see past it.
I know. I've seen it. There's a gray boy and a Braithwaite girl carrying on a secret affair. I've been, well, helping them.
The mind boggles. You think they're of use?
Not sure. They don't seem too involved in the rest of it, but maybe.
Well, I'm sure there's money in this for us somewhere if we can get in the middle of it.
Yep. Here we are.
Modest little homestead, isn't it?
Hello, gentlemen. How are you? What's that in the back there?
Moonshine, my fine fellow. May I have a word with the man of the house?
The man of the house is a lady. Mrs. Catherine Braithwaite.
May I speak with her? I want to discuss a business opportunity. I mean no harm. No harm at all. You may happily shoot me if I do.
Okay. She's at the house. We'll be watching.
Makes one of us. I haven't been to work for the last 3 weeks.
Please.
Been on isolation. I think I'll be back on work by Monday.
What you want? Found something. Out in the hills. Thought maybe you was in the market for it.
For what?
Some liquor.
I ain't in the market for what's already mine.
The way we see it, it's ours. Well, with us possessing it, and I checked all over. For the life of me, I couldn't see your name on it. Oh. Relax, I ain't here to rob you. Though it seems that's easy enough. Wanna do a deal? What do you sell that stuff for?
$1 a bottle?
Give us 50 cents.
It's already ours.
Well, look on it as a reward for finding the property. Alternative is we go sell it someplace else.
The alternative is you get shot.
Now, who wants to get shot over a bottle or two of liquor?
Pay the man.
Pleasure doing business with you. And listen, we didn't take it. At least not without orders from...
Oh, I know exactly who gave you your orders. Old Sheriff Gray. You know what? I don't want it. In fact, sir, now you can do me a favor. There's an extra $10 if you do. Drive the stuff into Rhodes, head over to the tavern run by Mr. Gray, and give the stuff out for free.
Mama!
Hush now. I believe they call that a promotional expense.
As you wish, madam.
You boys come back sometime and tell me how you made out. Maybe we'll play a little cribbage.
All right. Next stop, the Rhodes Saloon.
Here we go.
So I finally sold those Cornwall bonds. Got close to 1,000 for them. I wanted more, but not bad considering how hot they were. Especially after that bloodbath in Valentine.
Oh, not bad at all.
Apparently, Cornwall's been pumping a lot of cash into the Pinkertons. Wants to keep their full effort on going after gangs. Gangs like us.
Yeah, that don't surprise me.
Yep, 3 weeks.
All right. This could get ugly.
I haven't gone for any tests, so I haven't had confirmation I've got the virus, but I think it's pretty obvious that I did have it. I've got all of the major symptoms.
Ourselves in his blood feud.
And some people have been tested for it and they barely even have the damn thing.
You know my feelings.
And again, I don't know how they tell the difference because we've always got the flu gene within our system all the time anyway. You know, so I don't know how they figure it out.
You're the brother turned
And the common influenza kills more people every year than this frickin' does. Millions of people die each day from things that are nothing related to anything like this. I don't see him kicking up a fuss about that.
Bring your lip forward just a bit.
Something definitely feels off about it though.
Perfect.
But then again, I was ordered not to come into work. They actually ordered me to stay away. I was like, well, that's a first. 17 freaking years and they've never said that. But I work in retail, so we have to take it seriously. I don't really have much choice.
Okay, Fenton, stay calm now. For Mama, she loved you so. Just a shame you had to strangle her in a rage, right? Grab 2 cases of that stuff and follow me.
What makes me laugh about this is the hat and the pipe. Just looks really odd.
Gentlemen! Gentlemen! Quite the town you have here. We just rode in from up north. Hey. Hello. Hello, I'm Melvin. This is my brother Fenton. Don't mind him. Don't madden him. He's turned idiot. Killed our mother, but it weren't his fault. How'd you boys like a couple of bucks? I bet you would. One for each of you. We're in the new trade of advertising, which is an American art form about ensuring people buy the correct things.
I don't know.
$1 more. Says give us half an hour. What harm can we do in half an hour? Go along now. Enjoy the money. Come along, Fenton. Just hand out the liquor.
You know, the thing that makes me most suspicious about what's going on is why the hell is this the first time the world has ever been on a lockdown because of a flu plague? We didn't lock down when bird and swine and SARS and Ebola appeared within the last 20 years. Why the hell are we locking the whole world down now?
My name is Melvin. That's my brother Fenton. He's a bit
There's 2 reasons I can think of. And one of them is that they're up to something that they want to keep under their hat. Or secondly, it's just a different way of, well, dealing with the plague. But then, how is it that the entire world is cooperating with the same idea? That doesn't make sense to me. Something just doesn't feel right about this whole thing. But I try not to think too much about it. I just consider the possibilities, because that's what leads to paranoia and conspiracy. I need evidence before I draw a conclusion, you know?
Mr. Gray will be happy about this.
Where it come then? Don't be shy, you're fine man, Fenton. Fine man. Don't listen to your brother. It's your opportunity. Over here, Fenton.
So you got the really, I guess, kind of makes sense but over the top at the same time thing is this crap about the 5G. Supposedly causing this thing to happen in the first place, or it's causing people to get sick or killing them or whatnot. And I said, well, anything is possible. You guys said exactly the same thing when radios were invented, when Wi-Fi was invented, when 3G, 4G, 2G, when all that came out, they said exactly the same thing. Now, while there's some very weird things that are happening since they brought it out, and the timing is a little bit off, I say, look, if this stuff is killing people, then why are we not dropping dead everywhere, and why are the coronavirus cases not increasing exponentially, especially in China? They're not. They're going down. So if that's what was causing it, then why are people not dying? I said, well, that was a weird one. I would say it's possible, yeah, granted, but I think you need a bit more evidence than that first.
We run the liquor around here. Stay the hell out of our business.
Come on, get up here. Help me! Do something, Arthur!
We'll put you in there.
This way!
That's our booze, James. Shooting across the range.
Let's go. Come on, Franklin. I'm getting us out of here.
Ain't gonna let this go, are they?
Over there! They got out the back!
Got more coming after us. Behind us, Arthur, coming out of the alley.
We run the liquor around here. Stay the hell out of our business.
Get the moonshine. Turn around, more behind you. Damn it, they're still coming. Yeah. Hey, I see it. Made it. Look out, all of them. Hey, careful where you're shooting at.
That's him down with.
Right ahead of you.
I want both those sons of bitches dead.
You see any more of them?
Don't think so. Jesus, all this over a few bottles of booze?
I reckon it's more they don't want another gang on their patch. Yeah.
Okay. Pull off the road here.
And there you go. You're one of the people that hasn't been sick in years. That's more proof that it's a load of shit anyway.
What was it?
Advertise.
You think that woman set us up?
No, I don't think so. Maybe. This place is odd.
I keep seeing those fellas.
Some local militia. Clearly not too happy to have some new competition. I'll go visit old Ma Braithwaite. See what's what.
Why?
We've been making money. The chest is filling up again, slowly but surely. Part of me thinks we just get ourselves good and lost. But we still need a lot more money before that can happen. So, for now, let me go give old Mrs. Braithwaite some of this moonshine as, well, let's call it a peace offering.
Sure.
That was fun, Fenton. We'll make an actor of you yet.
I'll go speak to Dutch.
So, what do you think?
About what?
The fine folks around these parts.
Oh, real nice.
Exactly. On the one side, we have got the Gray family. Scots, degenerates, drunkards, the local law. You couldn't make this stuff up. Rich as Croesus. And on the other, their mortal enemies, the Braithwaites. Moonshiners, hypocritical, both rolling, we believe...
in gold. And in the middle of it all, you got some inbred retelling of Romeo and Juliet.
Exactly.
So what you boys thinking?
We try to rob them both.
You sure?
Why not?
Because we got lawmen in 3 different states after us.
Last thing I want is to get us into trouble, but we need money. Now, we have the opportunity here to put ourselves in the middle of something ain't nobody gonna know we was here, because even without us, these fools are gonna kill each other anyway.
Okay, well, Hosea's gone back to see that Braithwaite woman.
Good. Hosea should definitely take the lead on this.
You see that that particular point comes down to what kind of personality you have. Some people don't like being cooped up all the time. Others are 50-50, and there are many that are fine with it. I'm one of the people that's fine with it because I'm an indoor person anyway. That's part of who I am. But even I was feeling the pressure of not really being able to talk to people.
And not the other lot will be long gone. Think of it as payback for my daddy.
Payback? I ain't in the revenge business, Dutch. Least of all for something happened a long time ago.
Well, I guess we all gotta pay for something. Now, if you will excuse me, Arthur, I got to write a letter.
It's just perfect. I'm gonna have to go make a bunch of phone calls. Right, I should be back on in a little while. I'm switching back over to Doom Eternal. Let's go make some calls. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time. Goodbye.